You are listening to the Horse Radio Network, part of the Equine Network family.
Clip-clop goes the trail, sun is rising high. Two gals in the saddle, neath the big Nevada sky, laughing and chatting as the desert rolls on by. It's Saddle Talk, come along for the ride.
Welcome, listeners, to Saddle Talk with Sandy and Cara. Whether you're here to laugh with us, learn, or just ride along, you're in for a really good time. So go grab your helmet or your pooper scooper and settle in with us as we discuss life, horses, of course, and all the unexpected turns along the trail. And hey, whether you're a seasoned cowgirl or you're still learning, remember, we're sharing our own stories and opinions based on decades of personal experience. Always ride safe and check with a professional before trying anything new. Now let's go ride.
Hey, Cara.
Hello, Sandy.
So we're going to try our first video episode. And on this episode, we are going to look at some horses. There are some mustangs. How did you meet this lady? Tell me that story. How'd you meet her?
Okay, so I met her through someone who is a podcast listener in town. And she reached out to me a couple months ago, pretty desperate about finding her two mares, her Mustang mares that are Greenbroke, a home. I didn't.
No, wait.
Yeah.
Greenbroke. Can we elaborate on what Greenbroke is? Because if some of you remember, I bought a Greenbroke horse and wasn't. So remind everybody what a Greenbroke horse is.
Yeah, we thought that horse was Greenbroke. These two mares have actually had a number of rides on them, but they've been sitting for a few months since they were ridden. One mare has 40 rides. The other mare has 20. They were both tip trained. So if anyone knows anything about the tip training program, you have to go through a series of, what do you call those, like mandatory things?
Requirements.
Thank you. Requirements that the horses have to do in order to be considered tip.
Okay.
And so these horses have done that. They've gone through that. They've worked with a trainer, and they've also been backed, which means someone has sat on their back. I actually have videos. They're posted on our social media.
Right.
So these two mares need a home, and this woman is just in a rough spot. And I'm just going to say it. I feel like men can really fuck up. And I shouldn't just say men. I should say partners. I think partners can really fuck up somebody else's life.
Yes, but we don't want to give away what...
No, I'm not going to give it away, but I just think that you never know when your life's going to implode.
Exactly.
And so I feel like this poor woman is going through this crazy situation. Her life's is imploding actively.
Right.
And here she has two horses, and through no fault of their own.
Right. They're in a situation where they need to be rehomed.
And think about how many times, like, you've been fucked up by a dude. I've been fucked up by a dude. And I just think, oh my God, like I feel a sisterhood bond with her.
Yeah.
And I haven't even met her.
That's really sweet of you.
Thanks, friend. I know, but I think being nice and being sweet is also a pain in my ass.
It is a pain in my ass, too. Because usually when you're nice and sweet, I pay the price.
Yes, you do. You pay the price with a feed and space.
But I do it to myself, so.
I know.
That's totally fine. I get it.
So we're headed to try to help her.
Yes, we're not sure what that's going to look like. We don't know what that kind of help is going to be. But we wanted to record an episode of us doing this, and thought people might be interested.
Yeah, because I think we've all been in a hard spot, especially with horses.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Our little town has traffic.
Yes, it does.
What the hecky heck? This is why I don't work in that town or live in that
This is
town.
why I work remote.
Oh, that's true. It's so weird going from a big city and then living a rural life.
I know.
Even though it's not really rural. And then...
So I have to say, Michael was very excited about the whole prospect of us picking up these Mustangs.
Oh, yeah?
But there's two. There's one's a bay and one is a buckskin. And of course the buckskin's going to go. Last night he kept asking me all kinds of questions that I had no answers to. And yeah. So.
Like what?
So so honestly, I can't have 5 horses. Like, what would I do with 5?
Oh.
So,
well, there's that.
But what he did say that he would be open to is if we took them with the intent of getting them to a point where we could sell them.
Okay.
So,
And I think the buckskin might be sold already, and I think that she'll be easy to sell. If you
Yeah.
take her in, I think
Yes.
she'll be easy to sell.
so if you wanted me, if we took them both, I could take one of them at my house, and you could take one of them at your house.
Why do you do this? Why are you so supportive?
Because I'm an addict. I am an addict. I can't
And a
sing.
pusher.
I'm a pusher, man. I'm a pusher. Well, because Doug shows a little interest in wanting to ride sometimes. And if he had his own horse, because the bay you said is 16 hand.
She's 16 hand, and apparently she's super duper sweet. And if you guys have ever had a super duper sweet Mustang, Mustangs that have grown up and been raised in the wild by nature, they are just so smart. And sometimes every now and then you get one that's crazy sweet. And when they're crazy sweet and crazy docile, they make the most amazing animals as riding horses. And so apparently the 16 hand mare is one of those. And if that's what she turns out to be, and I look at her and fall in love, I mean, what am I supposed to do?
That you're going to have a Mustang.
I'm going to have to live the YOLO life.
I'm going to do it too.
I mean, are we those ladies? We're like, oh, have another horse. Like,
It could be cats. Could be dogs.
And at this time, it's just horses.
It's just horses.
I have this fear that I'm going to be overwhelmed.
You will.
I know.
But if I can have 4, why can't you have 4?
I know, it's true.
I mean, seriously.
Seriously. You find a way to make it work. I've had 4 before.
You have.
And that was intense because that gray mare needed a lot of work. She needed, like, health care.
Yes.
I wash her asshole, like, 2-3 times a week.
Yeah,
With
so I think that I think we might be picking up horses this weekend.
I know. I think we're probably going to pick them up this weekend, too. Oh, but you know what? I'm protesting this weekend, too. I've got that on my docket.
Is that this weekend?
Yeah, that's this weekend. It's only for a couple hours.
It's the Washoe.
Yeah, the Washoe Lake.
If my mom watches this, it's going to drive her nuts.
Which part?
Because you're drinking water and I'm taking care of this, and she gets nervous that we're going to have an accident.
Oh, my car is magical.
Wow.
It's almost self-driving. It's not actually self-driving.
Exactly.
Yeah. But it has all these cameras everywhere, and it won't let me hit me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I want to get a truck like that. That's my next truck. You can actually put it into self-drive mode, but it scares me. So.
Oh, please don't.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm not about that.
That's not what I want.
No, me neither. But we ride horses.
We ride horses.
They're in self-drive mode all.
That's right. I never even thought about that.
Girl, I don't even know what we're thinking. But I'm open. I think I need to just be okay. My number one fear. This is my number one fear. I've sort of distilled it. My number one fear is that I'm not going to take care of myself the way that people do.
You're not going to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I feel like I'm a very self-sacrificing person.
Okay.
And I'm worried that when I add another horse to my docket, I really am going to take care of her. And then I'm not going to have time to take care of myself.
Like what?
Like,
What does that look like? What does taking care of yourself look like that you don't do?
fucking all the food I have to prepare for myself.
And why wouldn't you do that?
Because it's so time consuming.
Yeah, but like you've said, the bay mare, if you get her, she is fine to sit. So it's not like you have to train her. And I would not be opposed to coming over and like working. We have a problem.
That's on record. You're not opposed to it?
I mean, I could come over and work with her. I could do little things here or there. But if we're not worried about riding her, then there's no reason that you would have to do a lot with her initially.
Yeah, initially, you're right.
And then make time to make your lunches and your stuff.
That's easier said than done. when like working full time plus.
So really the only issue is during school years. I mean, during school months.
Yeah.
So like in the summer, you'd be fine.
In the summer, I'll be fine. It's just when school starts back up again and I can't live my dream life. I mean, I am living a dream life, but when I work full time,
Well,
it's hard to fit in all of it.
but when you think about it, in the wintertime, our horses don't do shit anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Because the weather, it gets dark at 5. The weather, do you guys love how I'm convincing her to? That's exactly what I'm doing.
Push.
Uh-huh.
In a good way.
Right. So it gets dark at 5. It gets cold. The weekends are always up in the air as far as weather is concerned. So all of our horses are gonna sit during the winter. So there's really nothing for you to do with her during the winter.
There's not. I mean, play with her.
And if you can ride her right away, you could have her be the one that you pony our money on.
Yeah, like if she's a really good horse. See, at the end of the day, she's still a 4-year-old. And 4-year-olds are going to act dumb until they're about 8 to 10.
That's true.
And
How
so,
old is the buckskin?
4.
They're both 4?
They're both 4.
Wow.
They both have papers in hand from the BLM. So this is like a really good opportunity for someone. I just don't know if that someone is me.
Right.
And I'm the kind of person where if I take this on, I'm going to take it on wholeheartedly.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And it's like, for me, it's a part of my personality I've come to understand is that when I do something, I do it all the way.
Sure. But I think that you're overwhelming yourself before it's even happened.
You know what? My mom used to say that. And you know what? You're totally.
And I'm a mom.
And I need to just, there you go.
You just
I
need
need
to relax.
check myself out.
Right. Well, I have a friend who is in SoCal. You've met her. She is trying to get off of an island.
Oh.
But what's keeping her tethered is a lease that she has with somebody for this beautiful horse. And I told her, if you want to leave, you have to trust that other people are going to take care of him. And you're sacrificing your own sanity, for this horse, which I understand. I'm not telling her to leave, but I'm trying to tell her, stop worrying about things that haven't even happened yet. So that's all I'm trying to say to you is you're anticipating all of this issue. We don't even know because truthfully, I can't spend $3,000 on a horse.
I can't either.
Okay, there you go. So if she,
right,
depends on what she needs.
Yes.
We may or may not even be able to, because I will draw the line there.
Yeah.
Right?
We don't even know all the moving parts.
Exactly. I hear we're worried about it.
I'm psyching myself out.
Right.
Something that could be nothing.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you. You're welcome. I really like it when I have a friend that I can talk to, that I can, what's the word, where they're really honest with me about me. I think that when you're not honest with your friends about their personality, it's actually almost like a disservice.
Yeah, but it's a touchy road.
Oh, it's a totally touchy road. But I just want to say that I enjoy like your ability to tell me how it is and to tell me straight.
Oh,
yeah. Cool. The Marx brothers, the ones that did the whole airplane thing.
Yeah.
Apparently, they had a very contentious relationship, but in a good way. And they called it something really cool, where they went back and forth with each other. It's like a challenge. It's not like it's like a challenge network, or it's something like that. But they hadn't coined the term yet. Okay. And that's kind of how I feel about you and I sometimes. Is that we just bounce these ideas off of each other, and even if we get emotional about it, we don't flip out.
No, I don't know.
I feel like I could literally tell you anything.
Yeah, I don't feel like there's ever anything that you've ever said that has made me upset. Yeah. And I hope that I don't ever do that. I know that I have the ability to do things like that unwittingly. I never set out to do it on purpose.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I know a few. I know a few. But So we'll see. And
I'm going to try to not psych myself out and just listen to this lady. And
yeah, we just need to see where she's coming from, what her expectations are. Maybe it is the same situation as Kaya, and we can, help her, right?
right. Just kind of help her out, basically.
Exactly.
Stay
So,
backboard and hope for the best. Try to sell her. Yeah. Boy, then.
all right.
How do horses find themselves in these situations? Humans.
Humans.
And I feel like humans cause so much harm to other humans, knowingly and unknowingly.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. Again, I feel like this sisterhood bond with this person. And I was texting her the other night and I said, sometimes a really good friend is someone you've never even met.
That is so true.
Like,
that is very true.
Sometimes you can make the strongest connection with someone that you just met randomly. It's actually happened to me before.
Well, I randomly met you at the barn.
Yeah, that's true. But like, did you ever hear about that magazine we had in SoCal and they called them chance meetings?
No.
And in the back of the actual newspaper, in chance meetings, you could see if somebody else felt the same way about you. So like if you're riding a bus, so this is before social media, right? And swipe left.
Back in the olden days?
Yes, back in the olden days. So you could go into the back of this magazine article thingy, and it would have these chance opportunities or chance meetings. It was one of my favorite parts. And I would just see people would write like, "Hey, you were wearing a blue sweatshirt."
Oh, that's creepy. No.
No, they were cute though sometimes.
Do you think it's still there? Like, do you still think they...
Well, I think print's kind of, out. I think they did something like that on, what's the one that sells stuff all the time? Not Facebook anymore. Craigslist.
Oh.
Craigslist had something like that, and then it turned into like, sexual favors and hookups.
Ooh.
And so then you couldn't do that anymore because everyone was kicked out because it was like basically legalizing escort services and stuff because it was, publicized.
And then we moved to Nevada.
And then
where everything is legal.
I mean, look that way. There's a profile.
I know, right? I actually thought, what was it? The Kitty Ranch was actually kitties.
Shut. You did not.
Well, just for a very brief moment, I thought when I heard, like, what is it? What are they called? No, what are they called? There's one that's called
Bunny Ranch.
Bunny Ranch. So here's my idea, people. My idea is to open an actual bunny ranch and have bunnies. And have long-haired bunnies and short-haired bunnies and
You are not.
bald bunnies. And then all these people are going to come. These men are going to come because they think it's the bunnies are women, but they're really bunnies. And you can come and play with the bunny. And I'll advertise it. Come play with our bunnies.
I'm sure that's what the Bunny Ranch says too. I used to like that show. Do you remember the show that they had?
No.
Yeah, there was a whole Bunny Ranch show. It was on, I think, FX or HBO. I can't remember, something like that.
No.
Yeah, they had their own show.
This problem.
Yes. That's why I wanted the t-shirt, but they didn't have my size. I just wanted the t-shirt. Turns out they don't have a large. Go figure.
Okay.
So I don't even know what I was saying about chance meet up this girl.
Yeah. Well.
Friends. Okay.
Yeah.
Back on track. So for chance meetups, sometimes I feel like that happens with friends. I feel like it happens with people who might be soulmates on a certain level. Like you meet them in this weird random place. I think it actually happens with horses.
Okay.
Like I fell in love with Armani before I met him.
You did.
I fell in love
I remember
with
you sending me.
Mustang before I met him.
I remember you sending me the snippets on Armani.
How could I not? And then you get him, and he's such an a-hole. But he loves me. Don't you think he loves me?
I do.
He loves me. It's so cute. He's an a-hole. and I love him. I will always love a horse.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Sometimes I feel like you can have a soul to soul connection, whether it's with another species or with another human, and it's not sexual,
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
Like it's just this love, like a love connection. And I remember, this is a true story. I remember, what, bro? Big truck. It's a big truck. He didn't like my drive. Um, I'm from California. We don't, what's that word? Tailgate? I don't tailgate. You die in California. Tailgate. So
Okay, back on track.
that's on track. I was out on the ocean surfing and I met someone, and for some reason I went that morning pretty late. And so I was just really happy to be out on the water chilling. And one of my best girlfriends was on the sand, and we were just having a late morning at the beach, and I met this guy on the water, and we had the most in-depth conversation. And he had this really cool like chest wedge. And I asked him about it. I was like, the fuck is that? And it was this weird plasticky looking thing. And he said it was because he's old. And he's like, well, I'm kind of old.
And what is it? What was it?
And it was to help
Was it a
you, like-
protector?
No, it was so you could like stand up faster. So
Oh.
you literally didn't have to stand up by that much. Like it really was like, oh,
And how old was old? 60.
I didn't think he looked that old, but apparently like he was mid 50s, late 60s. And I think at the time I was
Mid 50s, late 60s? That's
Oh,
quite
sorry.
a range.
yeah, he was in his late 50s, early 60s. He was very handsome, very fit for his age.
Okay.
But he said that he was old enough that he needed it.
Okay.
So whatever. Like I just thought he was pretty cute, and we got to talking, and
And what does this have to do with horse?
it has to do with that moment when you meet someone and
Oh.
oh, you're really fucking cool, and I just met you. And I thought, like, in my heart of hearts, I thought to myself, wow, this guy's amazing. I'm never going to see him again. And we had this in-depth conversation about moving to Hawaii. He's going to move to Hawaii. I swear that man moved to Hawaii after I talked to him. I'm not joking. He just said, you have convinced me that I need to move to Hawaii.
I think you are going to give our viewers, like, scared. Make them scared.
Oh, because I did that?
Because you're looking at your phone and you're driving and we're talking and recording and they're probably like,
Dude,
no more video.
Report me. Girl, I used to be able to talk on my flip phone,
No one says you
eat a
can't.
burrito,
No one says you can't do it.
and drive a station.
You shouldn't do it.
Do you remember?
My mom is just going to have a cow. Mom, please. I'm just gonna make sure she doesn't watch it.
So yeah, I feel like chance encounters happen, and they can be real, and they can have a real impact on you. There's a girl in high school that I met. She changed my life. I don't even remember her name.
That's awesome.
I know. But I was going through a shit time when I was in high school, and she was too. And we heavily bonded over it. It was
Yeah.
like trauma bonding
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah.
So I think trauma bonding is real. And when your brain matches another organism's brain and you're like in that moment at the same time,
Yeah.
it's like maybe that's what fate is. The fates. Maybe that's what the
And others will call it God's will.
right. But for me, I think it's brain chemistry and trauma bonding.
I agree. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll see. So this is part 1 of this episode.
Yeah, so we'll let you know how it goes.
Yeah, so we're going to sign off so that we can get to where we're going without wrecking, because I don't want anyone to worry about us. And Mustangs! I don't think I can. Can you see the Mustangs? I don't know if they saw them.
That was awesome. But
Okay,
yeah.
bye everybody, and we will. Part 2 is
Coming up.
coming
See if-
soon.
See if we bonded.
Bye.
Bye.
So, we just got done seeing the Mustangs. What's your thought?
I think the buckskin's gonna go fast. I think she's put together really well.
Why don't you think she's already gone?
I think it's just a matter of the economy and getting enough of like pictures out there and, advertising her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the Big Bay is going to be a harder horse to sell just because she's a Big Bay.
And she's 3.
And she's 3.
Yeah.
And she's got a lot of experience for a 3-year-old.
Sure.
Which is good.
Sure.
But I can tell she's sort of a sensitive, smart type.
She was very nervous.
She was reactive.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is interesting because, we just had our interview with Jessica. And I was able to recognize on her, what does Jessica say? She's right brain introvert. And
right now,
sure.
she's a right brain introvert.
Right.
I think she's actually an extrovert that's introverted.
With extroverted tendencies.
Yeah.
That's what I was. I am an introvert with extrovert tendencies. That's what my Myers-Briggs test was.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
No, I really appreciate your help, and I want to point out that you were fantastic out there.
Thank you.
Yeah, you did great. You were so patient.
Thank you.
Yeah. You waited for the horse to settle before you did anything.
Thank you.
I don't know that the old Sandy, prior to Jessica, would have been like that.
I agree with you.
Yeah, you are transforming in front of our eyes.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I think those horses were comfortable because of how you treated them.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a little nerve-wracking because I think that the owner was a little nervous.
Yeah, she's here.
Yeah, and she was worried, So because I did when I took the buckskin down, she wasn't trotting with me right away.
Yeah.
So I intentionally kind of threw the rope at her I was gonna not lunge her, but I just want to get her to wake up. And I think they thought I was in trouble.
Right.
Yeah, I heard
them. Went to do the turn.
Yeah, and I was like, no, we're good. I did that on purpose. But thank you for recognizing that and letting me know because I need to be validated sometimes. We all need to be validated sometimes, I know. So, yeah, so I don't know.
I think this is just that classic problem that we talked about in one of our first podcasts where it's to no fault of their own.
Yeah.
You've got these 2 great horses, except that the buckskin is buckskin, so she's got that going for her, right? But by definition of Mustang, they're great horses.
Yeah.
So you have these 2 great horses that aren't necessarily everyone's
cup of
tea. And now here you are this niche community sort of thing, right?
Right.
And we are in Nowhere, Nevada.
Yeah. We're
in Nowhere, Nevada.
Yep.
And these horses are tucked away in Nowhere, Nevada.
Yep.
And we need to try to find them a home.
Yeah.
So I think that the tall mare is going to mature and just be a beautiful, athletic animal. I think she's probably really good at cross country or some type of English pursuit. I think she's actually built maybe for hunters or jumpers.
Okay, so now here's the pusher in me coming.
Yeah.
All right, so she's 3.
She's 3.
So you wouldn't ride her yet anyway.
Oh.
All right. Okay. So if you took her, she could sit, right? She could sit comfortably and enjoy her new life. And I would you have Jessica come over twice a month?
Yeah.
I'll come over twice a month and I will do the groundwork. I will start her on Pirelli. So if I'm helping you get her ready and prepared, she's also been ridden. And I can ride. I have ridden Maybelline. So I will get on her and ride her.
And that horse was 17 too.
She was big.
That is the biggest horse. And that fair horse that you can go see and you pay $1.50 and it's the biggest horse in the world?
Oh.
That's how tall Maybelline was.
Oh.
I have no doubt that horse was
good to know. I was on that.
You were on that horse.
So my point being that I will help you train her.
Okay, but see, this is a real commitment in my life. This is like having a baby. It's like having a child, and I would love to co-parent with you. If I'm going to co-parent with someone,
there you go.
It would be with you. I know that, if I'm not feeling it, you're going to call me and be like, bitch, we need to get your horse out on a walk.
Yeah.
And if all we do is walk. Like,
Right.
it's something.
Right.
So if you really will think that you could help me with her,
Yes.
I do not want that horse to turn into dog food.
Yes.
Because I honestly think that's what's going to happen.
Because
She's a 3-year-old bay Mustang.
yes. Because now this is the drug addict in me.
Okay.
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 Everybody knows I've been on drugs.
Okay.
So the drug addict in me is telling you, I work with Kaya every day. I go out at my break. I work with her for 20 minutes and then do stuff after work. Yeah. Okay. So if on every other weekend, Jessica has a lesson and I come over and I do the lesson and then also pick maybe 2 or 3 days during the week to come over and even spend 20 minutes on an exercise. Because I'm not going to come over and spend 20 minutes on every single fucking game. Right?
Yeah.
Because that's what I don't do that with Kaya.
Yeah.
Like, I pick one general thing that we're trying to work on, and then I'll go and I'll like take her through the cowboy curtain one time. I'll put her up on the bridge one time. I'm like, okay, remember we learned this. Yeah. Now we're just gonna go touch on it, but this is what we're actually working on today.
Yeah.
And so I can totally do the same thing with her.
Okay. I mean,
and there's also Katie.
I know. That's what I was thinking too, is Katie might like working with this horse. That's another idea. My student, I have a student.
Yeah.
I don't want to parent alone because I already have 2 horses and I have a boarder. So now I'm going to have 4 horses. Like for me, 4 horses is a lot. I am a one girl.
There's also Heidi. Heidi might be interested in it.
Oh, Heidi might want her too.
Because she's actually a perfect size for
that guy.
Her boyfriend. Yeah. So I think that I will co-parent with you. Okay. And I will be there.
Okay.
If that's what you choose to do.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna pressure you. Do it. I'm not gonna pressure you because I know it's a commitment. And even when Colt leaves, you're still gonna have 3 horses.
I know. I'll still have 3 horses when my boarder leaves.
Yeah. And you were talking about how you enjoy having 2 horses.
I do enjoy having 2 horses.
But I enjoy having 2 horses as well, and we're not like that. So join my
I think the part that I'm hesitating is like when I went to have children, and I always felt like I had to cut off at 36, just because that whole genetics thing, whether it's real or not. I always felt like, okay, if I'm not pregnant by 34, I need to get pregnant. And then my cutoff was 36. Like, okay, if you're not going to have a kid by 36, then you probably shouldn't. And then my ultimate cutoff was 30. And I kind of feel like oddly that same sensation is when I hit those markers in my life. Not one time, not once did I say to myself, I need to have a baby.
Okay.
And this situation, it's not, I need to have this horse. I met her. She was hella sweet. I get it. Very curious.
Yeah.
But I think what's happening to me emotionally is more like, I need to help save that horse. I need to help that owner.
Right.
It's a different draw, right?
Right.
And so I don't know what's going to happen with this horse. I don't know if I'm going to keep this horse.
I was just going to say, so what if we, took her on as our project, right? And
like we did with Aspen.
Yeah. And we train her and we sell her. We sell her at a little older age. We sell her after she's had some groundwork in her and some more rides. And then we sell her. We don't keep her.
Honestly, it doesn't even matter. If I know that you're going to help me, because you know what's going to happen, is we're going to fall in love with her.
Yes.
We're going to fall in love with her and she's going to be perfect. Like, let's just be honest. I love Aspen. She's a nutbag. She's a total nutbag. I love her so much.
Well, you're going to be buying the hay and you're going to be doing the daily stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I'm not going to try to convince you to do something that you're going to be responsible for.
I don't mind that part. It doesn't matter. If you're going to come help me with training a couple times a week,
Yes.
I'm in.
And every lesson that Jessica comes.
Every lesson and a couple times a week.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'll even write her.
Okay.
Oh, I'll totally write her. Yeah.
We can co-parent. All right. So we just I need to work out the details with the owner, and hopefully the buckskin gets purchased, because it's already like the 14th or something crazy. Like half the month is already over. I need to find these babies alone. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for helping me decide. I feel like every parenting situation should come from
Well, I hope I'm helping you decide and I'm not bullying you into it.
You're not.
Because we all know I can be a bully. Where am I looking at the camera? I can be a bully. I know that. I don't want to be a bully.
I feel like I'm not reticent parent. It's like, I don't want to get pregnant. You know, I've never felt the need to get pregnant. And right now I feel like I have enough children in my life in the form of horses.
Yes.
So it's like, well, do I really want to have another kid? No, but that doesn't mean that once I have that kid, my life
You will love it any less.
I'll love it any less, and
Right.
that my life will be less perfect. I'll probably think to myself, like all the parents that have that last kid, they're like, I don't know how I lived without this kid. You know,
Right.
like
Right.
that's probably what's going to happen here.
Right.
And let's be honest, we have the means if something happens,
Yes.
to take care of her.
Yes. Promise we let her mane grow.
Oh yeah, it's totally roached.
She said it was because she rubs it.
Yeah, well, it's probably a fungus or something.
Well, not just that, but it's also probably boredom.
Boredom.
Look where it's at,
totally.
right?
Yeah.
So
Bob, who had the most luscious mane of any horse ever, he's done bald spots too.
Yeah.
So okay, so I feel like we've come to a conclusion that we're gonna co-parent.
we will co-parent.
Unless she, even if it's your other hands.
What did I do?
That's okay. The listeners will still love us.
Okay,
I
hold
just
on.
need to stay on
Hold
the
on.
road.
We're gonna co-parent. All right, everybody.
We're gonna get pregnant
Stay
together.
tuned. Stay tuned for the adventures of our
Cara and Sandy.
Cara and
Sandy
Sandy,
Cara.
our horses.
Toodles.
Toodles, everybody. Bye.
Listeners, thank you so much for tuning in to our very first video podcast. Stay tuned for part 2 when we drop the second half, where we will reveal whether or not we were able to adopt the Mustangs out to Montana or keep them for ourselves. Hey friends, that's the end of today's ride. We hope you enjoyed listening. Don't forget to follow Saddle Talk with Sandy and Cara wherever you get your podcasts. Please leave us a review, share us with a friend, and saddle up with us next time as we ride through more stories, questions, and our wild tangents. Till then, friends, keep your boots dusty and your hard hats on. We hope to see you out on the trail.
Sandy and Cara, stirrups swinging free, talking about life and love and mystery. From coyotes to coffee, they'll cover it all with the sagebrush blowing and the wild birds call. So cinch up your boots, we're hitting the track. Saddle Talk's on and we're not looking back.